top to bottom, top to bottom.
It's like a chase or tumbling. I'm water. Everything's not funny. They will blame me for it. I play. My neighbor press one. He goes the water.
ABC, Nigeria, from top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom.
It's like a chase or tumbling. I'm water. Everything's not funny. They will blame me for it. I play. My neighbor press one. He goes the water.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Things done, they fall apart. Good evening, everyone. Mazes, okay, speaking to you. How are we doing? It is Wednesday, the 22nd of June, 2022. I come to you in peace. I thank you for those of you who joined me in my live stream before while I was driving from the airport to my destination. And obviously a little bit delayed because was a little bit delayed getting to my destination. Now I am in my destination. Nigeria, from top to bottom, is getting worse every day. Things are getting worse. Things are getting worse. The tough is going from tough to bottom, tough to bottom, tough to bottom, tough to bottom.
ABC, Nigeria, from top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom, top.
Top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom. It is now time for every one of us to take a stand how we want to have this place rescued. The question is, do we want it to continue? Do we want the madness to continue? If we do not want the madness to continue, obviously, it is within us too. My conversation with you this evening is going to probably be brief, but in making it brief, there are there are issues that I would want us to look at. While when I say that it is now time for all of us to take a stand, what I think that means and what I mean by that is that we have to take a stand. How do we want to go? Do we want to go the way of, you guys know what I want to say. Do we want us to go the way of peeing? Or do we want us to go the way of Halliburton? I don't know, without necessarily, getting anybody into trouble. I would want to say that I would rather want to be obedient. They say obedience is better than sacrifice. For those of you who read your Bible, I know many of you don't. If I ask you what is in John 20:10, now you know. John N says, Onyebo, good evening from Anambra. Good evening, my brother. You know me very well to know that I am probably the ancient one. Onyebo. Anyway, where are you watching me from? I can see Paulo KK, Fluid Mechanics, Freedom Law, John, Papo Binonyedot. Bonatsera, Papo Binonyedot. Thank you very much for the for the picture you shared with me. Papo Binonyedot has a very wonderful baby girl today. In the last couple of hours, the baby came to the world, and we say, may the gods of our ancestors, may Chukwu Okike Abịama, may Jehovah nke bi n'eluigwe pụrụ ime ihe niile, may the creator of heaven and earth love and protect that child, that child shall be a blessing to the mother continent and shall be a blessing to the dotted family, and that child shall be a blessing to everyone that ever comes across her. She is indeed blessed. She is indeed. Oh, you're still in the labor room. You're still in the labor room. Okay. See, the labor room is the manifestation of your work in the other room. So I say thank you for sending me that picture. The baby looks tantalizingly beautiful. You know, Ezedibia watching from Yanagua. Okay. I say good evening, everyone. You guys are rocking it. Now, people, let's get cracking. You know, I don't know if my internet will permit me today, but finally, Mr. Peter Obi has responded to Father Mbaka, and the way he responded to Mbaka is not where he said, "Mazi, are you obedient?" Oh yes, I am obedient. In fact, I am extraordinarily obedient. I've been obedient since 2007. Go figure. That is how long I have been obedient. You know, all I want is the best for us. Onyenimo, I agree with you. Onyenimo, okay, Onyenimo is here. I'm sure he has switched labor rooms. No, you know the hang boot. Mohammed Aminu. Mohammed, thank you very much for coming by. Mohammed, it's always a pleasure to have you around. You know, I am a man of diverse opinion. I do always like it when other people with other viewpoints join the conversation, that the conversation is not only one-sided, that end of the day ends up as if you're listening to only yourself. And Mohammed Aminu, I say, invite Ndia Adono, all of you come to a place where we make sense out of the senselessness happening in the motherland and in the country that we all have equal stake and we all ought to be full citizens therein. But, in most cases, it appears our citizenship is I don't know. But you know, it's good that politics is distracting a lot of people. Crime rate appears to have reduced a little bit, and those that foment trouble online on the way. I don't know. It appears. I'm not saying that there are no kidnappings again. I'm not saying that Kaduna Abuja Road has not witnessed any form of. It's either the government is working or that those who are engaging in such, um, I'm not saying that they've been settled, but maybe they are busy now. Maybe they are busy, and you know if they are busy, a lot of things, you know. I'm trying to be very careful with my words. Okay, so people, no more sitting on the fence. That is the topic. We are going to sit on the fence. It is time to make demands. Time to make demands. What are your demands? What must the next president, whoever he or she is going to be, what do you demand that he or she does for you? I was slightly disappointed with the last election on Saturday with the people of Ekiti. I must say this. You know, that we all collectively keep saying that Nigeria is not working, things are not panning out right the way we would have wished that they, do. And in the last election last year, when Godwin Obaseki was elected the governor of Edo State, off-season election, on this platform, I praise my friends and my brothers, the good people of Edo State, not for electing Obaseki. I didn't care who obviously wins. My candidate in that election was Obaseki, just to get the record straight. But I cared less whom the people who are close to the ground zero in that state, whomever they, get to say this is our candidate. However, the people of Edo State really made every one of us proud. How did they do that? Very simple. They ensured that their vote counted. They did not take bribe, and they voted for the right person and they stood. When bribe was offered to them, they said no. They actually did what I liked. They prohibited those that tried bribing them. I'm not an advocate of violence, but maybe in such cases, some what do you call it? Some brain resetting, some beating to reset brain. Not too much, but little can actually suffice. But in the case of Ekiti, sadly, the people of Ekiti now fall our hand. People of Ekiti people, not everyone, but the ones we saw on camera, they actually collected money. And some of the young girls between the ages of 19 to 23, I don't know, maybe or older, I don't know. But the ones I saw, they were actually jubilating. One said, I got 8,000. And I said, madam, get your telephone. Divide 8,000 by 365. You'll be shocked how much you've sold your vote and how much you'll be getting for a day. And that is the tragedy of what is happening to us. Now, let me leave election and let's come to the street.
Come 2023. Is it article?
There is this video that I'm going to show us. This video is credited to Short Lips TV. Short Lips TV went to the street in Lagos and they asked people who they will vote on 2023. That's when I say we no longer have to stay on the fence. And the outcome is not strange, but the outcome is a little bit surprising. I will allow you to watch that video now. So when I would explain to us why I said that the outcome is a little bit surprising. The video play now, listen. But I say this my MacBook done Jafuta. Somebody watching me now, the spirit is telling you, the spirit of ancestors is saying you, go and grab a MacBook, 16 GB, 512 gigabyte RAM, and M1 or M2 processor, and use it and bless Mazes, okay? And you'll be blessed. Comment section, write me an email, mazesoka@gmail.com. Tell me address where to collect it so that this video will stop hanging. This is my MacBook is. Maybe it's as old as Mazes, okay? That's why it's behaving like this. So let me know if you want to give Mazes, okay, the MacBook. Don't tell me only poor people watch me. Not because I'm poor. And every other person watching me will be most people. No. If you're there, and as long as you did not steal the money, don't call me. If the money is doing like Nigerian economy, going like this, please don't ever call me. But let's play this video again. Let's try again. Let's try once more. And let's see what's going to happen. Let's play the video once more. The video is doing like Nigeria. He's doing like this. He's doing like this. See? Okay. I think eventually it's going to play. Give it some time. It does happen sometimes. Okay. We must listen to this video because that video is going to help us to reset our brain. Whenever the video starts, maybe I will stop talking so that the video will play if it ever starts playing. And while we are waiting for the video to come, many of you have backslidden. You're no longer obedient, and you're no longer paying your tithes. What happened? And I must note this evening, I must thank a brother who reached out to me, and he paid a tithe today, supporting what we do. We say thank you very much, brother. You know yourself. You are an ardent listener of Matters Okay.
Is it Tinubu? Is it Peter Obi or is it?
Don't even give me options. Tinubu is the man.
Tinubu is the best.
I see Atiku to be the next president of Nigeria.
I just want Peter Obi.
Well, Atiku is the winner.
I prefer Tinubu.
I prefer Atiku.
To me, I think Peter Obi is the best person we actually need.
I think it will be Tinubu.
I prefer Atiku. I will opt for Peter Obi. I think Atiku will edge Tinubu.
Peter Obi.
I feel it's Tinubu.
Tinubu.
Peter Obi.
Peter Obi is my choice.
Peter Obi.
Peter Obi.
My heart says Peter Obi.
It's Tinubu.
Tinubu by God's grace.
I would love for Peter Obi to come out as next president.
Obviously, everybody wants Peter Obi to be president.
I want and I pray Obi emerge the winner. That's Labour Party.
Peter Obi is the next governor. Everybody knows that.
Peter Obi.
Peter Obi.
Peter Obi.
Peter Obi.
I hope and I pray Peter Obi wins.
I will vote for Peter Obi.
For my own article.
We need Peter Obi.
Tinubu is going to win.
Peter Obi will win. Peter Obi is our president.
Peter Obi.
I say Peter Obi. Tinubu to me.
Baba Tinubu.
I'm rooting for Peter Obi.
It's Peter Obi.
Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu.
I think Atiku.
I see Peter Obi.
The youth candidate, which is Peter Obi.
It's Tinubu.
Tinubu.
Prefer Peter Obi. Atiku Abubakar.
It's Peter Obi. Peter Obi.
I mean, as an obedient citizen of Nigeria, we all know who's going to be, right? Peter Obi for president.
So at the end of the day, people, I hope you can all hear me now. At the end of the day, the internet in the Obodoyibo is, I don't know if it's the internet. I don't know, honestly, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the internet. If it is the internet, the internet should be yanked off and yanked away from the window and maybe, to the dustbin. But what am I saying in essence here, people? Let's
President, come 2023.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Monsieur Nudia, let me hear a word. Where is this one coming from? Sorry, in the words of Asari Dokubo. They have left you now. They have left you behind. Okay. So what I was saying, people. Now, eventually on this, Peter Obi clearly won. Peter Obi won that. And it really shocked some people. It shocked. And the margin was more than double. Tinubu came second and Peter Obi came first. And that's why I say it is time to declare your stand. Show your hands. No more sitting on the fence. The primaries are gone. The primaries are here. You must then say, this is where you stand. So that we will know who to hold responsible. If by 2023, everybody begins to have what the Germans will call Durchfall, and all the orifice begins to leak, and everybody is wee-weeing anyhow, wee-wee and poo-pooing anyhow, But if by 2023, America is coming after us and saying that we were engaged in some bribery and some scandal stuff, we would also know. If by 2023 we now say everybody is obedient, if by 2023 and we say, well, madam, we have a life patron of Stingy Men Association of Nigeria, we no longer give our monies anyhow. The question then will be, can we move if we then begin to save our money as Onye Jereboy? Can we then move from consumption to production? If that be the case, many of you are saying that your whole family are all obedient. While we do not force anybody to be obedient, I think this platform, henceforth, will be obedient. They are not I don't think this platform is interested in, having any articulation. Neither the bats that fly at night and those that cannot hold. Someone said for the 2023 election, it's not me, but I'm saying what some, I read a lot of things. I read a lot of comments. Someone said the primary should be if you get a thread, you get a needle. All the presidential aspirants, they should put the needle, or they should put the thread, across. I say, you guys are wicked. How can you say that? Because if you say that, some people will be doing like this. And Kukuma, they will knock down if they knock down the needle, they may end up employing you. And if they employ 50 million of you, they may end up giving you agbado. They may end up giving you that in the morning, and they may end up giving you that in the afternoon. And you may end up I'm just saying, I'm not, don't misquote me on. Don't misquote me. You can be obedient, but you must also be respectfully obedient. It has come to my knowledge that most of the obedient followers are somewhat disobedient to others in their verbal assault. And I would say to us that in this verbalization of political, in the words of Patrick Obiabon, Higi Haga, and ossification, and and in the words of Odumeje, it could be tantamount to oh dear, Pardon me. I'm just catching some cruise. But be that as it may, Nigeria is now at the bottom. Please. Nigeria is at the bottom. No matter what you do 2023, we're already at the bottom. Do not be part of those that will take us again from bottom to bottom. Do not be part of those that will take us from bottom to bottom. Couple of years back, some people were assuring us. They were telling us when the Boko Haram were coming, we assure you we are going to deal with them. We listened to them. They assured us they are going to deal with them. But in assuring us and in dealing with them, we were never assured and we never got anywhere. So at where we are today, things have gotten out of hand and the center can no longer hold. You can now see that we have gone from top to bottom. Please.
ABC, Nigeria, Nigeria, from top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom.
This one is says, humbling.
So we have already gone from top to bottom. Please, let's not make it go worse. So my message to us this evening, I said that this is going to be a very short one. Sadly, I'm not going to. You can see it's getting dark. The girls are not here. What is going to happen is that it is time to declare your stand. No more sitting on the fence. Are you still sitting on the fence? Look at all the candidates. Make your pick. Sell your candidates. Do not fight with one another. They said some candidates don't have structures. But why are they scared? People are doing with their money what those with structures cannot dream of. What they will pay millions to get those with structure to do, but those without structures are doing it. Isn't that a very fantastic story to tell? And I'll say to us, declare your stand. Take a stand. Believe in that which you believe in. But bear in mind that if you think that it is possible to have a Nigerian that works, not everybody has that capacity to make that work. In doing that, sell your candidate. Do not insult one another. Because at the end of the day, the person you are insulting because you are campaigning for your candidate, when those you are insulting your fellow Nigerians on their behalf, when their sons and daughters get married, they attend, you will be only watching from the TV. Me, I might be lucky, I might get an invitation to come and, even if not to carry staff, go fly drone. But you do not die, in the words of Dele Farotimi, do not die in their wars. Nigeria must be rescued. If we do not, I can see from the comments, some are saying that Nigeria should be broken down. Some are saying, no, Nigeria should not disintegrate. Nigerian disintegration or Nigeria remaining one is not by mere writing it or wishing it away. It is by the actions, concerted actions taken by the leaders and those who lead today. That will be what will make Nigeria to either stay together or for the people to demand that they want to go apart. Yesterday in Enugu, the young ones, the youth, invaded the INEC office because they came out in mass. They are at home and INEC had no materials for them. In their protest, it led to the point for INEC, eventually today, extended that time to get your PVC by another 60 days. That means till August now. And I say it's a welcome development because people, for the first time, Nigerians have woken up. I pray and I wish that the energy with which the younger ones have come up, that on that same day, that they will not go and be eating offensive or be playing football on the street, that Northwest, East, South, everybody will come out, vote, cast their vote, and defend their vote. If by then there are those who also clamor for entering government, again, nothing is off the table. One thing we must all collectively reject is those who will sing Nigerian national anthem and tell us, da-da-dan, dan, 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 hello Nigerians. The officials of Newbank and Ferguson is hereby dissolved. Every place is the military is going to take over. No, we don't want such of rubbish, because they are the ones that plunged us in the mess that we found ourselves in. Now, no one can see my face, and I think it's a very fine place to leave my podcast this evening. Join me tomorrow as I pray and hope that we will have a better network and a better connection tomorrow. I am still Mazes, okay. Like I said to us, no more sitting on the fence. It's time to take a stand and make your demand. My demand is very simple. I don't know what your demand is. Think about it. We can continue tomorrow. My demand is very simple. Give us electricity and security. These are two things that are there to me. If you do that, we will have our siblings, our brothers and sisters, our parents who are in the diaspora, who are waiting to invade the country with their God-given talent and resources. The rest, I believe Nigerians can do for themselves if government ever gets to the point of dealing with issues of security and electricity. On that note, I say thank you very much once more for being part of this. And I am still Mazes, okay? And good night. Good night from this part of the world. If you know, you know. You know the part of the world I mean. And for those of you who know, if you follow me, you know the part of the world I mean. I say good night to all of us. Bye for now. Nigeria from top to bottom. My internet is still playing up. I know people, I'm still here. I hope the internet is not going to mess me up. So everyone, it doesn't